Well, what's going on, everybody? My name's James. ReadOptionAgency.com, Urban-Bigger.com. 24 years selling full-time on eBay. And are you ready for me to ship the media store? We've got 18 orders. We got one going to Denmark, one going to Spain, and the rest going somewhere in the U.S. So let's get started. Low Pro on CD. Low Pro CD. That sold for $17. Headed to Santa Monica, California. 'Cause he's a low pro. Watch him go. Shipping the items with a glow. Doing his thing. Making it work. Zelly. Zelly. Next up, we've got the Beatles. Live at the BBC. 2 CD set sold for $7. Headed to Almada, California. Two Calis in a row. Yo. We got back-to-back Californias in the house. We got 8, 6, 9, and we'll do 2. And that's Say It. Say It? Say It. Next up, we got Scary Sounds. It's so spooky in here. It's so spooky. Going the total opposite direction to Buffalo, New York. Sold for $5. We got one end of the country to another end of the country. 4, 6, 9. Boink. Monica. Next up, the People's Republic of words that I don't know. That I'm not going to try to butcher. Sold for $11.50. Falls Church, Virginia. Falls Church, Virginia. Doink, doink, doink. Danielson. Next up, Best Love Christmas Carols. Boink. Hallmark presents. Like I said, sold for $5. Headed to Spanish Fork, Utah. We're just going back and forth. We're like here, up here, over here. Now we're back over here. We're going everywhere on the map today. Spreading them out. Brenda. Oh, Brenda. Diana Ross. It's My Turn. Soundtrack. Like I said, sold for $5, and we're going back across the U.S. to North Carolina. We're just pinging around like a pinball, just ding, 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 racking up the points. Ding, 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 ding. Whoops, clicked the wrong one. It's down here, yo. Carla. And now are you ready for a DVD lot? Yeah. They sold for $20. We've got Swirl. anything else. Whale Rider. There we go. And we got Catfish. And now we're headed up to Michigan on this one. Bellevue, Michigan. We're going to Michigan. Michigan. 15. And go 4. I'm going to go 5 to make it safe. Gregory. G-R-E-G. Gregory. Next up, we've got Johnny Mathis on 8-track. And sold for $5. And now we're headed back to California. We're going to San Jose this time. We go to San Jose. We take this thing to San Jose. We give it to someone who was wanting it. Who would want it? Basilo? I'll just call you Boss for short. I'll just call you Boss. How about that? Next up, Gold City. And I got a cough. Gold City. So for $8.50, headed to Almy, Mississippi. So we're going to Mississippi now. M-I, crooked letter, I. Crooked letter, I. Humpback, I. That's how I learned to spell Mississippi as a kid. M-I, crooked letter, I. Crooked letter, I. Humpback, I. I remember the word I had the most problem with, and I remember for some reason it seemed like the easiest word to spell, but yet I couldn't spell it for the longest time, and that was elephant. There was just some kind of mental block in my head that would not let me spell the word elephant. No matter how hard I tried to memorize to spell it, it would not stick. I don't know why. I can now. Jade, I should say, Jade to the Max CD. Sold for $5, headed to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So now we're scooting over to Florida. See, that should have been the first sign that people could have thought something was wrong with my brain or something. For some reason, I cannot memorize how to spell elephant. I almost feel like, are we back in those times again where people in schools really don't care? They just want to teach you or indoctrinate you instead of caring and actually helping somebody strive to achieve better things in life. Are we back at that point? I don't have kids in school anymore, so I don't know. So $5, Fort Lauderdale. And if you only listen to the news, of course, you're going to think that. Especially when it come to the Charlie Kirk stuff, and it seemed like the amount of teachers who got let go for celebrating that. It makes you wonder, like, all the places this country failed people. Next up, we got Tony Braxton. CD. So for $5, headed to Ohio. Come off my finger. Thank you. That's why you just, more so I guess nowadays it feels like than before. Like, you always got to keep, you know, your kids in check, right? You got to keep them in line, got to keep them on track yourself. You can never expect a school system or a neighborhood to raise your kids, because it's just going to wind up in a bad spot. You have to make sure you're steering the ship until they're old enough to steer it themselves. Lollipop Lust Kill CD. So for $8.50, headed to Janesville, Wisconsin. And I like to think that's why the boys did so well, is because I was here. Somebody was always here, holding them accountable, making sure they did right, make sure they tried hard, didn't fart around. And you could say, yeah, but they still live at home. Yeah, well, I know at least one of them's got a bigger bank account than I got. I wouldn't be surprised if the other one doesn't either. Next up, we got Akbar. So for $8.50, headed to Wellington, Florida. I don't mind it because, you know what? It just lets them save their money for the most part. And then also, with all that I have to do around here, I don't have to take out the trash. I don't have to do the dishes. I don't really have to do the laundry. I don't ever have to do the grocery shopping or any of the other kind of shopping for whatevers. Don't have to do any of the food getting when we eat out. They do it all. So they do their fair share of the errands and the chores and stuff like that. So it's better than me trying to fit that in with everything else I'm already doing. So I have no problem with them being here. It's Wellington, Florida, Leonard. Just spelled a little differently, I guess. So I have no problems. The Amazing Rhythm Aces CD. Boom. CD here. This is like some independent thing on a CDR even. So for $21, headed to Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Wauwatosa. And then too, when we were able to take vacations, they'd be here to watch the dogs and stuff like that. So and even when we went on vacation, I started saying 23, but my dad was already gone by 20. I was going to say when my dad was here, but he wasn't here. That was 2 years after he passed. Oh, that $85 CD is going overseas. Okay. We got the Street Atlas, old PC program. So for $8.50, headed to St. George, Utah. And then we got Hoodwinked on DVD. I just listed this. Sold. Sold for $6. Headed to Austin, Texas. I don't remember the last time I shipped and didn't ship at least one thing to Texas. But then again, I don't pay that close attention. Could have been the last video for all I know. Sean. $70.85 in postage. I gotta figure out a way to get free postage. Print the labels. I'll just save these international for Adrian, but this was sold for $85. So. Misty and the Roots. Because Courtney's ready to go. She's already ready. Ready to go. Hopefully there'll be a few more items for him to ship when he gets home. Because I would like more sales. More sales is always good. More sales is always good. Whoops. Knocking stuff over like that. Dude. Amanda. Deborah. Tanya. Aiden. Boss. Greg. Uri. Carla. Brenda. Daniel. Monica. Little bit of Monica in my life. However that song goes. Right, baby girl. Right, baby girl. I see you. You ready? You ready to go? Okay. Alright, thanks everybody. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not. Check out my other channels because you're awesome. You're awesome. So, yeah, that's why. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.